How's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to give you 10 signs that you're on the right track financially and you're good with money. Let's get started. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode. So I want to start this episode by more or less telling you why I think this is important. I think a lot of times many of us think we have our finances in order. We think we know what we're doing with our wealth and our income. But at the end of the day, we don't really have a benchmark to compare it to. And, I know of many friends that think they're doing well with money, but they don't really know what that even means in the first place. So this video is going to walk you through 10 basic principles that if you're doing them, all of them, hats off to you, you're in a good situation. If you're doing less than 5, I think you really need to recalibrate what you're doing and why you're not doing the things to put you on the right path, okay? So here are the 10. Number 1, stability of income is fantastic, right? So, I know a lot of entrepreneurs, and I'll include myself in that category, at times where we're chasing these home runs that I talked about, the idea of having one audacious goal per year to really increase the income. But that can't be your only source of income. You need to have stable income to produce the stability in your life so that you can make maneuvers, plan for the future, and begin to, build that flywheel of wealth. Number 2, you have a budget. I know it sounds simple, but simply understanding what you want to spend per month and how you're comparing to the budget is going to help you make choices that align with your financial goals. Things and apps such as mint.com is a fantastic way to get started. Personal Capital is another one, Smart Assets. There's a bunch of free apps out there that help you build a budget. Number 3, you have an emergency fund. This is not so much about if you get laid off or if you lose your job. It's more for the one-off events. Maybe a tree falls on your house and you need to pay a $10,000 deductible. Maybe you get in a car accident and you're upside down on worth of your car by, $10,000. You have a chunk of money, it's usually between $10,000 to $30,000 set aside for the just in case. Not too much, because too much in that account isn't going to use. You're not making high interest on it, so you're losing value to inflation. This is really a cushion to help you avoid the pitfalls and setbacks. Number 4, you have 3 to 6 months, ideally 6 months of savings for what I call your monthly operating expenses. So being able to pay for food or the gym or your car payments or whatever you have in your bills, you should have between 3 to 6 months of that total expenses saved. Number 5, you do not have consumer debt. Bad debt, credit cards for clothing, credit cards for electronics, really even car loans, anything that doesn't appreciate in value. If you have depreciating assets and with that debt tied to it, that is the worst thing to have on your books or your personal balance sheet. Number 6, you're saving approximately 10 to 20% of your net income in putting it into investments. So if you make $48,000 a year net to your pocket, right, that's $4,000 a month. You should be saving between $400 to about $800 a month into investments, into saving accounts to help build the wealth. Number 7, you're constantly learning about money. So taking classes to, pick up some skill sets or techniques to help you build your wealth faster. You're reading books. Again, there's a number of books out there that are, $10 that really will give you a step forward and ahead of the rest. Taking classes to help you, launch your financial wealth is a great way. And having that curiosity to continue to improve is obviously fantastic. Number 8, you think long-term. You're not thinking about tomorrow. You're not thinking about a week from now. You're thinking about 3 to 5 years. What is that income number that you want? What is that wealth number that you're trying to achieve? That's what you're striving for. And any decision that doesn't get you there, you do not do. Number 9, and probably the most crucial one on this list, is you're forming ways to build passive income. You cannot depend on one stream of income for your wealth or your income. You need to branch out, diversify. So whether that might be buying rental properties, doing private money lending, doing something to produce income outside of your main source, that is critical. Number 10, you believe in the mantra of wanting financial freedom. You don't want to be tied to demand. You don't want to have to go in to work, and if you don't and you lose your job, you're upside down. You want to be free from any sort of authority that makes you work. So those are the top 10. I think that those are crucial elements to have. Hopefully you have at least 5 to 7 of those in place. If not, do what you can to begin to integrate those into your life. And I think you'll see your financial wealth compound. Thanks.